It started as a day of promise, especially when you look at the 10-meter mixed air rifle event. You had players who had done well in the World Cups. You had ensured that, yes, heading into the Olympics, they had the right kind of thing. But unfortunately, it looks like a repeat of Tokyo all over again. Because in the first major event that you thought that you had a medal hope, both the India teams have crashed out because Ramita Jindal, Arjun Babuta, Elenavil Vallarivan and Sandeep Singh, that duo have crashed out of the final qualification also. Now the 10-meter air rifle mixed team event, what was the criteria? Top 4 teams enter the final. Whoever finishes at the top, and then they will battle for gold and silver. Number 3 and 4 will fight for bronze at the end of that. Now, the problem what happened at this point is both started badly. So, look at where everybody has finished. China have finished 1, Korea have finished 1, Kazakhstan have finished 3, then Germany have finished 4, Norway have finished 5, okay? But look at the points, 632, 631, 630, 629, 629.6. Norway missed out by 0.1. But how much did India miss out? Ramita Jindal and Arjun Babuta, they were the closest to making it, but they ended up with 628.7, meaning that they missed the qualification for the final by 1 point. That is how fine the margins are. Norway missed out by 0.1, India missed by 1 point. But the major disappointment was Elenavil Vallarivan and Sandeep Singh. They finished 12th, 626.3, and if you look at the sequence of how they went about, you knew that India were facing an uphill task at this point. Now, how did it all pan out for the Indian team at this point? Now, this is the sequence of events that I'm telling you. Every shooter has 50 shots. One sequence will have 25, the other will have 25. So 30, sorry. Everybody will have 30 and the other will have 30. So 60 shots in total. Elenavil Vallarivan, if you looked at it, the first sequence itself was bad. The 5th shot, 9.9. Everything other, now here there's decimal pointing. So 10.5, 10.7, 10.2, 10.2. They were consistently shooting in the excess of 10. But Elenavil Vallarivan's one shot of 9.9 really dragged her. And then you looked at all the other sequences. Until then, she was great. So she consistently shot over 10, but never in the high 10s. It was 10.1, 10.3, 10.4. This was the consistency, 10.2 on certain occasions. But in the case of Sandeep Singh, he started well. But then that one, the last 25th, that is the last sequence where he hit the 25th shot was 9.9. That ended it. So that is why you looked at the entire sequence, you have to feel that they had to shoot much more. Somewhere in the high 10.5 or 10.6 at this point in time. But Ramita Jindal and Arjun Babuta, they were in contention. They were at least threatening to go to the 4th position. They had started off poorly, they were in 9th position, but then they made a comeback by the last sequences that they shot. Ramita Jindal in particular, look at her consistency, what it was. 10.8, 10.7, 10.7, then again 10.7, and looking at the sequence, she shot consistently in excess of 10.5. But the unfortunate thing is Arjun Babuta. Now, unfortunately, what happened in his case, everybody was shooting over 10.5, but the second sequence, we had 10.1, he started pretty badly. 10.3, 10.3, 10. So the first sequence itself, Arjun Babuta let Ramita Jindal down. So that is why looking at this entire sequence, 60 shots, if you looked at it, Arjun Babuta and Ramita Jindal were the closest. And that is why you have to really feel hurt by this. This was the only medal event that was forecast for the day. If India had made it at 4 o'clock, they would have managed to win that medal if they had tried to win a medal. But now, unfortunately, the same situation is repeating, like what you saw in Rio, what you saw in Tokyo, and now what you're going to see in Paris. So, the mixed doubles duo of Elenavil Vallarivan, Arjun Babuta and also Sandeep Singh, Ramita Jindal, both the India teams are out. Now, all your hopes is resting on the 10-meter men's and women's pistol events which are going to begin. Now in that you have Sarabjot and then you also have Manu Bakar. Will they be able to deliver the goods? It remains to be seen. But already it's been a bad start because Balraj Pawar managed to finish 4th in the single sculls rowing, and he is going to go into repechage tomorrow from 1:05 p.m. onwards. So thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.